Hey guys, I've no idea why this screen is so dark. I think my phone's playing up a little bit, so I'm going to just have to bear with that. Okay, where are we at? I've been interviewed by an American TV show called Right This Minute. A lot of my American followers seem to be familiar with it. It's a TV show about viral videos and threads and stuff. I don't know. I'm not a tech head. All I know is that I video stuff and put it on the internet, and once it's up there, it's up there. So that's a TV program and a magazine in one. Right this minute. So that's cool. The Mirror newspaper. This is just a standard ridiculous day today. So that interview was earlier on. The Daily Mirror, oh, it's called the Mirror now. Newspaper has done a article about the video of the guy, of me apprehending the guy that smashed up the Corsa, our sort of second family car that my partner was learning to drive in at Christmas. So that, at the minute, has had over 166,000 hits on YouTube, which is ridiculous. As time's gone on, personally, I sort of see the funny side of the fact that I made the piece of shit actually come back to the car and really look at what he'd done. He didn't care. He had no idea what was going on. So you'll have to bear with me trying to update you, because I've got massive brain fog. I've been to a work meeting this evening and I did everything that I could to concentrate, and I had a lot to take in. I left the house with my body temperature being 35.2, which is only 0.2 of a degree Celsius above hypothermia, and with tremor in legs, so I've had to use my crutches this evening, and that really pisses me off. I don't like having to use a walking aid. I'm too stubborn and too independent, really, I guess. I don't know. So that's that. So the Mirror have done a story. My book is coming along swimmingly, which is great. I've also got some other invisible illnesses, little plans that may turn into massive plans. So watch this space, because I've had a few ideas that actually could be life-changing for me and my family. There's I'm hatching a few plans. I'm thinking about my future, so that's all good. You're all gonna have to buy my book, otherwise the plans all go out the window. Something else has happened today that I wanted to make a point about. This if nothing else, this is something to make a point of. Brain fog. Brain fog, I think people outside of people with MS, I think people with other chronic illnesses or forms of brain damage get brain fog. The hilarious thing is, I can tell you all about brain fog. I cannot tell you what I actually wanted to tell you, and that's what brain fog does. It literally clouds your mind beyond comprehension. Everything that I want to say is in my head, but getting it out is very difficult. it's very strange. How can I have a brain that's capable of getting me a first class, well, I got myself a first class honours degree in criminology, but I can't finish a sentence that is already in my mind and ready to rock and roll, sort of thing. So if nothing else, this video ends up being about brain fog. So yeah, things are difficult but alright. There's something else has happened with the media, but I can't for the life of me tell you what the hell it is. So I'll just I'll just post it or do another video when it comes back to me. But yeah, brain fog's a shitter. Whatever it is that I actually wanted to talk about is gone, completely gone. So if nothing else, take from this video the fact that if you're ever speaking to a person that's got MS or a chronic illness that can cause brain fog, just try and imagine their brain being surrounded by a little cloud of really, really annoying fog when they're trying to answer you or give you a response. So yeah, okay, I've got brain fog. My body temperature is now no longer near on hypothermic. I'm no longer tremoring, but I'm exhausted. I got a banging headache. I've had a really long day. And my point that I wanted to get to has not come back. So the American media are all over what's going on YouTube. I've just remembered. Okay, right. See, brain fog clears eventually, like all other fogs. The original video of me having, I'm going to do this. I hate doing that. It's arseholey at the best of times, but I've got to do this because we still don't know what to call them. So, the original attack video that went viral on Facebook has now had over 100. I checked a couple of hours ago, and that had over 186,000 views in just 5 weeks. So that's also now getting some media attention. But to be honest, I feel sort of neither here nor there in terms of the media attention, because what I like is that video has shown how a normal, hate that word, but I don't look disabled. What does disabled look like? That's the whole point of everything I'm doing. Disability, it doesn't have a look, it doesn't have an image, it doesn't have a physique, just it is what it is. So yeah, so that's fucking hell, I got brain fog again. Right. This is by far the worst video I've ever made, but it makes a really valid point. It makes a really, really valid point that trying to do anything with MS, just chewing away at your brain, is really difficult. Which I guess is how they surmise the fact that it takes 5 times more energy and effort for a person with MS to do an everyday task than it does for a non-MS sufferer. And that's probably because of crap like this. We spend 5 times longer thinking about what we've got to do. So yeah, no, it's gone. It's gone, so I'm going to stop wasting my time, and I'm going to stop wasting your time. The original video, it was there, I just had to give it a chance. And then my speech decided it wasn't going to do its job either. But it was there. And I'm nice and calm. And that's how things just come back to normal. Okay. The original video of me having an attack, which looks like an epileptic seizure, but they're not an epileptic seizure. They are MS related, but we have no idea what they are, and we're waiting for me to be taken into the neuro hospital and have my brain wired up for a week. God help whoever has to read my thoughts for a week. That video has skyrocketed, and what I love about that, although it's by far the most horrendous thing for me to watch back. It's horrible. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I hate that the world is seeing me vulnerable, although this video is equally as bleeding shite in terms of me trying to seem like some sort of crusader that's not affected by my illness. But the original video from that that's heading towards 200,000 views in just over a month, that is proving the point to so many people that invisible illnesses actually, when you are stuck in the house, when you are unwell, when you are struggling, when you are having a bad day, all that sort of stuff, really horrendous things do happen. And that I don't mind sharing with the world, because I think if we all did a little bit more of that, there'd maybe be a little bit more understanding that not all blue badge holders need a wheelchair, not all blue badge holders need a walking stick, a walking frame, any form of walking aid. So I'll leave you with the thought, after having challenged an absolute arsehole last night over him not having a blue badge, I'll leave you with the thought of, next time you see somebody putting out a blue badge, and say they're young like me and maybe driving a sporty car, or maybe got their kids in the back and all that sort of stuff, and they stick out a blue badge, just have a little think, because most disabilities, most illnesses, most prostheses, things like that, they're not visible to you, the general public, unless we allow them to be, unless we want to show you our vulnerabilities, our, I don't know, pitfalls, I don't know, the crap that we have to live with. So yeah, just have a little think. We're all human, we all judge, but I do think that everyone needs to give each other a little bit of a break, and that is what I want to get out of invisible illnesses. Is I want to reduce how much people really do judge appearances. You can't judge a book by its cover. I don't care which way you put a spin on that sentence. You cannot judge a book by its cover. Yeah, you really, really can't. So yeah, I'll get back to you about what I'm up to with invisible illnesses. And all the best for now.